Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so how do I start off this video? Okay, firstly, you're probably going to notice that I sound a little bit like a little bit croaky, a little bit off. If you follow me on Instagram, I did post a picture of my beautiful mini Kelly, and the caption was completely like kind of unrelated to the fact that it was a picture of my mini Kelly. And unfortunately we contracted COVID. Our whole household did. My daughter caught it at school because it is just running rampant at schools across New South Wales, Queensland, Victoria, like everywhere. It is just, yeah, going crazy at schools at the moment. So it was like inevitable that when she contracted it that the rest of us were going to follow suit, and it kind of progressively happened over like, you know, days and days that sort of went by. Like my husband was first, then me, and then my son, because I mean, like who's going to isolate a 5-year-old girl, like, or 5-year-old, any kind of kid? Who, like, you're not going to isolate your child from the rest of your family just so you don't catch COVID. Like, you know, of course I wouldn't want her to ever feel like she's, you know, there's something wrong, like because she has this virus. So so yeah, we all contracted COVID. Like we are negative now, like, but the thing is that because I'm an asthmatic, the downfall with being an asthmatic is that it'll hang around for longer. So, you know, I'm coughing sometimes here and there. I have to regularly sort of take my asthma steroid puffer as well. Like I have to keep up with that, which is something I never really had to do unless there was a trigger. So like I've had asthma for many years, and whenever I get sick, like I get a cold or flu, I always get asthma, and there are times that it's even spiraled where I've ended up with lower level pneumonia because of my asthma. But this time around, like, it's okay, you know, like even though I sound a bit shitty, it's actually okay. Like my body is doing relatively well. Like when my dad asked me, he's like, how are you feeling? How are you guys going? And I was like, yeah, we're all doing well, like, you know, the typical symptoms, but it all sort of went away. You know, we just had some Panadol, some Nurofen, whatever. But me, like, for me, I've dealt with worse anyway, even though I sound the worst and I kind of had the worst time out of everyone. I've dealt with worse. I'm going on a bit of a tangent here, but like when I was younger, from the ages of like 15 to 21, I used to suffer from acute tonsillitis. So all the time I would get tonsillitis. Every time I get sick with a cold, I get tonsillitis. Out of the blue, I would get tonsillitis. And it was so painful, so excruciating that I had to get my tonsils out when I was 21 because I went for all these years of constantly taking penicillin, get sinus infections. So to me, COVID was kind of like crap, but I've also been through worse. But, you know, I don't want to go into a whole discussion on vaccination and all that shit. We don't want to talk political stuff or anything like that. But I can say that I feel like if maybe I hadn't gotten vaccinated, maybe it would be a different scenario for me because I have a lot of underlying health conditions. So, but that's enough said about that. We don't want to talk any more about it. Just wanted to give you an update because I know if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that, and I still sound a bit crappy. But yeah, I'm relatively good otherwise. I'm still laughing, I'm breathing. So yeah, we're fine. Okay, so today we have, it's kind of like a Mother's Day luxury themed haul because Mother's Day is just around the corner. So I have some pieces to treat myself for Mother's Day. And then I have some items that I wanted to show you that I think are going to be great gift ideas for Mother's Day. So before I dive into today's video, if you are new to my channel and you love all things luxury, I would love if you would hit the subscribe button below and also the bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. I usually have a weekend upload, and then I might have a surprise midweek upload as well. So the first portion of this video is going to feature some fantastic, beautiful, gorgeous Ana Luisa jewelry pieces. I have collabed with them before many a times, so this part is sponsored by them, but I'm a huge advocate for the brand because their jewelry is amazing and it is very low cost. The quality is ridiculously high. Like, we'll start off with what I'm already wearing, and then, you know, we'll run through bits and pieces of it. So yeah, like I was saying, their pieces are actually gold plated. They're 14 karat gold plated. I'm generally allergic to fake jewelry, but because these are gold plated and because I use high quality metals underneath, because I have a lot of Ana Luisa jewelry that I wear regularly, that I have now added into my collection, are these beautiful lock earrings. So the style name on this one, let me check the card, is Sienna. Yep, I think that's how you say it. We butcher everything on this channel. Nothing out of the ordinary. These are very much like luxury vibes, I feel like, with these earrings, you know, and super affordable. And then the other piece is the necklace, and the name of this one is Nati. So it's pretty much matching, sold separately, but they do match together, this lock and then these earrings. It actually has 3 levels of adjustment, this one, which is really cool because that way you can wear it long if you're wearing a top that's a bit more of a v-neck. And then I have a couple other pieces as well, and these ones I actually went with like a green sort of theme, so they've got like a emerald looking stone in it. So this one's actually called Innis Green, and it's actually a necklace. This one's also different levels of adjustment as well, so yeah, it's got the different holes. And then the other one is kind of like matching earrings, and this is called Toda Green. So it's got double huggy hoop, so it gives you that look that you've got 2 earrings, but it's all in the one sort of clasp there, and this beautiful green. So Toda Green and Innis Green. If you're wanting to kind of get like a set, or you're wanting to sort of do like, you know, a gift for mum, and then you kind of have the similar piece to go with it, because Ana Luisa is actually doing buy one get one 40% off. So you can get one for your mum and then one for yourself, or you can go ahead and get 4 of them and get, you know, matching complete set each. But there are so many other jewelry pieces on the Ana Luisa website, so I'm going to leave a link to them down below. Click that link and then you can be taken to their website to have a look at all their beautiful jewelry. Thank you very much, Ana Luisa, for these beautiful jewelry pieces. Now, okay, I'm going to talk about Chanel. We're going to do some Chanel stuff. So I'm going to unbox what's in here, and then we've got another item that's kind of like Chanel associated. So this is from Chanel Beauty, and it's no surprise, I buy a lot of Chanel Beauty. Some of it I don't even reveal on my channel. A lot of it actually I don't even reveal on my channel. Yeah, so I do buy a lot of Chanel Beauty. The reason I do love like the Chanel Beauty products is not just for like the actual makeup itself or the skincare itself. I really like their packaging, and I actually think for a luxury branded beauty line, I think that they're actually pretty darn like reasonable considering they're luxury branded. So something I kind of feel like, you know, when you're kind of itching to buy like, oh, like luxury items, but you're like, I don't want to be like spending thousands of dollars or hundreds and hundreds of dollars, you know, I'm trying to save money, whatever it may be. I actually think that Chanel is a really, like Chanel Beauty is a really good, you know, like to scratch that itch, or as well if you're thinking for Mother's Day gifts, because it is super luxurious. Like this one, for example, this is the illuminating powder. It's actually the limited edition one from the I think it's the Le Blanc collection, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to leave everything linked down below. It also comes with a little kabuki brush as well, so let me take that off. So yeah, like you're getting really, like, look at that, it's even got the Chanel on there. And this was only, I think it was like $110. $110, you get a Chanel makeup brush, velvet compact, like the velvet case, but I mean like all luxury brands do that. And then you're getting this beautiful, like amazing luxurious sort of powder as well, which has got this beautiful design in it. Like all their powders generally always have, especially the limited edition ones, always have a beautiful design, some kind of you know, what do you call it, embossed design or something like that. Let me do a swatchy-roo of this so you can see it. So it's just a very subtle sort of shimmery powder. The other few pieces I got was nail polish. These are also from like the collection as well. They're like the Chanel nail polish is generally often limited edition. So if you do find a color you like, don't wait to buy it, because chances are is that once it's gone, it's gone. Evanescence, and it's a beautiful kind of light purpley sort of pink. It really gives me vibes of Hermes Mauve, which I am loving at the moment. The other two, we got Terra Rossa, which is a neutral, but it's on that rosy kind of brown side. And then the other one is a yellow, which is Riviera, and that's number 915. So this is like a kind of, I don't know, duckling sort of yellow, I guess that's what you would say. All right, so Rouge Coco Flash and Rouge Coco Balm. This is the flash, this is the balm. So for the flash, I got yeah, this is actually from the Blunt collection. This is 168 Halo, and it's like a sheer kind of like a purpley sort of sheer look. And then the other one is Rouge Cocoa Balm, and this is in 914 Natural Charm. This is actually from Spring Summer collection, not the Blunt collection. This is something that might be discontinued, like they might not have any more stock, but if they do, then jump on it, because this is a beautiful neutral balm. Again, it's kind of like Chanel caramel in its sort of tone. Yeah, Chanel beauty items, love them, love them, love them. I unbox them all the time on my channel. I don't reveal all of them, but I tend to buy them a lot. You know what as well, I actually got gifted this eye mask. Like I get a lot of Chanel beauty items gifted, like VIP items, but I suppose I spend so much at Chanel Beauty, that's why. And I'll put a video on the screen of me unboxing it, but it was like the quirkiest Chanel like VIP item that I've ever received. It was an eye mask that was like a pillow. That would be a pillow at the back of your head when you're on like an airplane. So yeah, eye mask with a pillow built in. I thought it was super quirky. But yeah, those are the Chanel beauty items. Now I did say I had another thing that was kind of Chanel, like Chanel themed, and that is 7 Rue Paradis insert. I did say that once I've used these a lot, I will do a proper review, but I think what I'll do is that when I do a review of the mini flap, that's when I'll incorporate like the inserts. But I can already tell you that these 7 Rue Paradis inserts are amazing, but to be completely and totally honest, I knew that they would be, because the 7RP inserts aren't cheap. I already know that. I'm never about dishonesty on this channel, and I'm going to say it straight like I always do, in that, yeah, they are expensive inserts. But there is something that you have to bear in mind, is that they are expensive, but they are the absolute best inserts that you can get for any of your handbags. I'm talking in terms of quality, usability, how it sits in the bag. It sits like an absolute glove, like all these things, long-term use as well, because they're machine washable. There's a lot of aspects that come into play when I say the best. They're also the safest inserts. You won't have to worry about them stretching your bag. You won't have to worry about really space compromise as well, because they fit like a glove. To some people, an evaluation of best also comes into play price point, and I totally understand that. You know, for some people, if it's too expensive, if it's out of their budget, then they won't go ahead and buy it. But I also have the latter argument to that, and that is, if you are willing to spend thousands and thousands, and I'm not talking like 2,000, we're talking thousands and thousands, because Chanel bags start at $6,000 Australian for their classic mini flaps. If you are prepared to spend that kind of money, I also feel like take this with a grain of salt, because I don't want anyone to get their knickers in a knot. I also feel like, what is the harm in spending hundreds, under $1,000 still, hundreds of dollars on the best insert? Why not have that best of the best, the creme de la creme? There's no doubt, nothing like that. You know it's safe, you know you can machine wash it, you know it's going to fit like a glove, you know that your space isn't going to be compromised. I just feel like, for argument's sake, if you're willing to spend that kind of money, you should really consider also spending on the best insert that there is. Now, as I was saying, space is not compromised, so it fits like an absolute glove. Like, I know that there's just that little bit of a gap there and there, teeny tiny bit, but these inserts are also very malleable as well. So you can actually fill them up. I'm not saying like super ridiculously overstuff them, because that means that if you're overstuffing them, then you're actually overstuffing your handbag, which is not a good thing. But what I'm saying is that you can fill this up to the same capacity as what you would always fill your handbag without an insert. Pretty much what I would always fit is exactly what I can fit in this with the insert as well. So nothing has been compromised in terms of space. I'll show you as well how it fits inside the classic mini flap. I know that these inserts are expensive, but I will typically have a discount code every month. So what you'll need to do to find my latest discount code, I'm going to tell you what my current April one is, but I know it's going to change when May comes. So if you head over to my Instagram, Purseonfleek, at the very top of my Instagram bio, I will have the current updated 7 Rue Paradis coupon code. So at the moment, the current code for April is POFAPR 25, which is 25 euros off one insert, or if you want 2 inserts, it's POFAPR 70, and that's 70 euro off 2 inserts. So that's the April code. But yeah, that's how it looks inside the mini classic flap. And I think also because this is not a caviar design. I feel like it's slightly more of a glove, but I think on the caviar, because it's more structured, it just is more obvious that there is a concave happening on the sides of the bag. If you are looking for something to protect the inside of your bag and you just don't want to compromise on quality, and you know that you just want the best that there is, you don't want to take the risk of it stretching out your bag, you know, distorting the leather or anything like that. You don't want to take the risk of, you know, the insert falling apart over time, and you also want to make sure you're not like having your space inside compromised, then definitely get the 7 Rue Paradis inserts. They now do inserts for all the classic flap, I think all the way up to a maxi, and then obviously they've got the Hermes inserts as well, which I will always say, if you're getting an Hermes bag, don't compromise on the insert, because Hermes doesn't spar the inside of your bag. I personally, now let me just be completely honest, I have an accessory store and I sell inserts for the Chanel bag. I have that option there for people that don't want to spend that money because they just can't bring themselves to do it. But yeah, I just wanted to be honest that, you know, I myself used to use my own sort of like just basic inserts for Chanel bags, only Chanel bags. But I never left them inside the bag because it was just too risky. Like, it's just, you know, too risky. But I also just understand, I see both sides of the argument. Now these, I had to actually order them. Reserve them because they were a bit late to sort of come to Queensland. Sydney, I know, got them first, and I think even the online store got them. So I reserved these, and the store said, yep, we're getting them in that size. As soon as they come, we will let you know. And they did. Now, the thing with Oran sandals is that if they have been worn and tried on, I usually can't buy them because that means they're too stretched out for me, because I have ridiculously narrow feet, and I was actually the first person to pick these up anyway. I was the first one who got them. So yeah, I picked up new Orans in the beautiful kind of sea greeny teal color. I don't know how to explain it, but the color is Vert Embrun. That's what it's called. They are a seasonal color. So with Orans, there's only a few colors that are classic, and that's black, gold, and blanc. Also noir, if you want to be technical. Those are the classic ones. Everything else is seasonal. So if you ever see a color of Oran that you really like, get it as soon as you can, because once it's gone, it's gone. I actually think that they would probably go pretty darn well. Oh yes. I love when you have that realization when you're thinking, what am I going to wear these with? And you're like, hang on a second, I know. Yep, that's it. That's the match. I've got it. That's the match, because this bag sometimes tinges like green. See that bit of, can you see that green there? Ooh, yes, yes. You know what? I love Chanel calfskin. Please, if you see this bag in the pink at retail price or below retail price, please let me know. Actually, below retail price, because I'm kicking myself for not buying it when my personal shopper had it at retail price. But I was kind of like, oh, I'm about to buy another Hermes bag. I can't do it. And now I'm kicking myself for not buying it, because I love Chanel calfskin. It is the best. It is the freaking best. It is so durable and hard wearing. I love it better than caviar. I love it better than lambskin. So yeah, I want to get the pink version of this at below retail, at below current retail if it's someone's got it pre-loved. And then the rest of the Hermes items I got are in this little bagsy here. So you know what, I'm going to start off with these first, because I think that these kind of are great sort of little gifts, you know, when you want to get someone something little but you don't want to spend too much, but you want it to be Hermes, you want it to be luxury, then I think these are definitely a good choice. So this one I actually picked up for my mum. So I actually got her some Ana Luisa jewellery for Mother's Day as well, but I'm getting it sent directly to her house because she's in Sydney. But this I picked up for her, so when she comes in June, I'll give her something else as a bit of a late Mother's Day gift. So this is actually perfume. This is something you might not be as familiar with, but Hermes does do a purse perfume, and I think that it's only available in this particular scent. So this is the Twilly de Hermes Eau Ginger. I'm getting close, but you can hear my little bit of my Aussie slang. So, but I'm getting close to my pronunciation. Now, purse pack, so yeah. It is still a spray. It's not like a dropper or anything like that, which I think is good that it's a spray, because, oops, I don't like the kind of like droppy sort of perfumes. But yeah, the detail in this is beautiful. It's got the Clos de Sely on the top as well. The price on this is actually 55 Australian dollars. Okay, this is another item that is on that cheaper side at Hermes. You know what? They've actually got shower gels that are $55. So that's also another option if you want like an Hermes gift or anything like that, but for a cheap price point. So I don't know if you knew that they have shower gels for 55 bucks, and they smell just like their perfumes. So this one is a lipstick. You know, I've gotten slack in terms of keeping up with Hermes and then Chanel, and I didn't even do a Chanel spring summer video. It's just that I was so overwhelmed and so busy when my parents are in town and doing renovations at home. I just couldn't keep up with it, and I've just been sort of relying on like the videos that are already pre-filmed sort of thing. And then when I sit down to film an updated video, it's, yeah, like I've only usually done one here and there, but I will eventually hopefully get back into filming like the seasonal releases, I hope. I don't know, I just do whatever I do, you know. Sometimes I lack consistency, but I also don't want to take life too seriously. I do YouTube for fun, so, you know. But anyways, cute little packaging. I love the purple, I love the red. This is in the color Beige d'Eau. It's 05, number 05, and it's actually like more of a sheer formula, which is good because I don't really wear opaque lipsticks. I kind of feel like a bit silly if I'm wearing like full-on makeup, because usually I'm dressed like a dag anyway. I am kind of dressed up today though, because I went to the shops for the first time in ages, because obviously I've been isolating at home. So yeah, I went to the shops wearing my Chanel shirt. I do have a couple more items that I picked up from Hermes, but I did get some standard sort of twillies. These are from current season, pretty sure. Yes, they are, because this is the Grand Theatre Twilly, which is really popular at the moment. This is got the pastel colorway on it, the stripes, and then the other side is the Grand Theatre in all of a sort of pastel looking color theme. It's got apricot in there, it's got vert, like an vert emblem, some blue, purples, like yeah, everything. There's like every single pastel color under the sun. And then the other one that I got is also still in that pastel theme. I love pastels. This has got like that jaune poussin sort of color, that chicken yellow, duckling yellow, whatever. And then it's got some brown in there. So it's kind of got a little bit of a neutral aspect on it. It's got a bit of like a khaki as well. So I think that this is definitely going to work for neutral bags. And then there's that light pastel here. But then on the other side, it's totally like pink, pastel pink, like a kind of rose confetti sort of look. So you're kind of getting two twillies in one with this one. You're getting one side if you just want to have pastel pink, and then another side if you're looking for more of like a muted pastel but with a neutral sort of look to it, then you would go for the other side. So yes, those are the items that I picked up from Chanel, Ana Luisa, Hermes, and 7 Rue Paradis. So don't forget to open the description bar down below, and that is where I'll have linked the Ana Luisa sale, the buy one get one 40% off. Open up the description bar, click that link, and it'll take you over to the website. And then anything else that I've mentioned, I will have linked down below wherever possible. I'll link as much as I can because I love a little bit of online shopping, even if I'm just trigger happy clicking stuff. It's like online shopping for me because I'm crazy. Yes, but that is it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I hope you're all well and taking care, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.